In 13:25, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Tonight, it's another installment of the International Series, and we've got a good one on tap between the Kansas City Chiefs and our home team.
You in another game, Marshall?
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Oh, I thought it was over.
That'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Good shit.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
43, 43, 15.
Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting
match protect, fellas. I saw one receiver.
Can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So
y'all know what play he tried to get us with.
You got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
But that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Taken down. Joey Bosa racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
2 sacks last week.
I think that was that RPO he wanted to get off.
He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 22-yard line. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. His throw caught right around the 6. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
You got to set all your starters down.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
That's the league rules.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Break.
Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler, spins away. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Gordon, a Pro Bowler for the second time last season, 885 yards, 10 touchdowns. And that was only in 12 games played a season ago. And he also switched jersey numbers in the offseason from 28 to 25. And 25, that's the number he wore when he was dominating the Big Ten college gridiron for the Badgers of Wisconsin. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
70, Indy.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Set. 60, Pittsburgh. Fair. Ready?
On 3rd down, it's Stick. He's going to wind up and air it out. And unable to connect, incomplete.
Hey, Allen,
give them
you
credit.
got to
They
bring
took
them
their
down.
shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for everyone possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line.
Oh, you saw them take each other out, huh?
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
This shit pissed me off.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Check 3.
Now they try the right side here. But a despite a little sizzle on the move, he's still tackled shy of the 20. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. That's caught left side by Hardman. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Now Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking deep downfield.
Out of reach.
Inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Now I know the motherfucking number because it ain't showing me their name.
Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record.
Now I know what his number
is. The Chiefs
is.
are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
It was supposed to advance
and this
tonight.
will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver. He's had his interception woes early in his rookie season, but sometimes that happens. There are great examples of guys in the past that have had those same struggles early.
You are so correct, and what the team and organization is hoping, we're going to see these woes now, but later when we're helping him with his Hall of Fame speech, we'll remember his rookie year and how things began.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought
When
down.
he made that move,
24.
you were supposed to be right there to slap him upside his head.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Hey, got to be.
From the 24, Mahomes. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little
Now,
careful?
which
You're losing
one
playing
is
against a good
it
quarterback
Pinch
like
Buck
he
O
is to not play
or
too much
Pinch
zone?
Mike O?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a
Okay.
good point you just brought up. So
I
maybe
thought I
if you
took
still
that
want to
shit
play
out.
zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill becoming just the 2nd player with 30
need to show that
touchdowns in a
again.
single year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Yeah.
Butker now to add the extra point.
He should have put his hands up and
And it is
deflected
now
it.
21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
What'd the baby do?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by now.
Yeah, what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
He's airing it out for Williams. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But
boy, neither one of your 3 niggas jump
in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Come on.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
I don't know why it won't tell me, show me your name.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so
your
far
player
looks
name.
pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game. Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You didn't want it to go to triangle.
Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced
to go
an
to triangle.
incompletion. He was
that the one across the middle?
Point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Working from the gun, Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
I just knew it was going to say inches.
Mahomes now. Only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Man, it did it again.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a game
They need
of
to
34.
fix that.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain
Taking
or a
each
big
other
loss.
out.
But with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right
Now
defensively.
tell me how that
really
nigga held on to the
forget.
ball. We just sandwiched your ass. 2 linebackers. That nigga should have fumbled.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Mahomes going to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for 26 and a first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting
way to
deep
stay
for
in
big
that
passes.
nigga front pocket.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Stick on 1st and 10. Going deep for Benjamin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Did my guy just run around in circles
continue here
instead of tackling
Still
you?
nothing for him on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. On play action, it's Mahomes. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. So we are at halftime. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. But now it'll be 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Stick looks to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Fucked up.
He has been interception prone here in his rookie season. How patient can they be with him?
That is the key question, isn't it? A lot of it depends on the head coach, what type of defense you have, and just a general understanding of the makeup of him. But the bottom line is, you posed a great question. Are they at the stage where they've run out of patience and now they get to demand production? Or do you continue to stay with him this way?
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. But now it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself,
he ain't letting them wrap it up.
What's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
I could have sworn my guy tipped that shit.
Extra point right down the middle.
I don't know how that pass got in there.
This big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now we're... And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 40. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well.
And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot.
Shit, that only lasted 30 days.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Full-time doing the same job.
On 2nd down, it's Stick. And now here's another interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics,
they paid
things of that nature. I'm also
the standard industry rate for that position,
on defense,
and I collect my pension.
Change? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better
I still collect my pension. Yeah, I'm double dipping.
Jatavis Brown there on the tackle.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Check right, check right. 6 guys, check 6 guys. Safe.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
How your boy hold
They're
on
trying
to
to show
that?
that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Yellow, underway.
Man, I got you. Rush in.
They go play fake. Mahomes.
Took the wrong one.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
43! 43!
They'll try to run this one in.
Oh, just missed it. Just it.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
I should have dove a millisecond sooner.
With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game as his guys continue to pour it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role
Fellas,
with
are
those
we
2
going
TDs and
to
why
get
they're up
ready
on the
to go
scoreboard
now?
right
I mean,
now.
damn, come
Someone's
on
all
now.
about winning, aren't they?
Gonna fucking make me
He's
take a
not worried
60-yard
about the
field goal
numbers. Sure, it's
attempt.
great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11.
He's by himself, Keenan Allen. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Stick looking to throw on 1st and 10. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Looking inside, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the 1st points of the game.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
A shotgun throw for Stick. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
Well, when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Here's Stick looking to throw. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. Gordon can't break through against this defensive line. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Hey, 43, 43.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Returning, it's Benjamin. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of block you call them
here as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Mexico City. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Stick from the gun. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 42. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a
maybe
player
I should have
is
put
those 6
Tyrod
inches
in.
between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain there of 21 yards.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that is caught for the touchdown.
We know you wanted to go to Chelsea.
Mecole Hardman there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know their playing people are thinking,
yeah, because I was on him like stink on shit.
Other things. They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
If I hadn't hit that move.
They'll throw on 2nd down his stick. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Emmanuel
So
Ogbah
match protect
able to
don't
record
fucking
his
work?
5th sack of the season. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he didn't have a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Allen's got it. Over the
Lean
middle.
forward. Lean
He'll
forward.
be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard
Just
line.
lean forward.
A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
60 Pittsburgh.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Stick to Gordon out left. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. Now Gordon on first down. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Stick. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time, and it's 3rd down.
Damn, with the
7th
spinner.
play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Melvin would have broke
He
that,
lost
homeboy.
2, and it brings up 4th. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
That. I know. I was like, shit. Ain't nobody on
Charger
him.
football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And Allen's got it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there, but it's going to be 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
11 yards there, first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this
I had 2
upcoming 2nd down
receivers in
play.
the same spot, and you was able to check both of them with one.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Stick back to pass. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd
We knew
down.
that was the Uncle D.
The Chargers on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now Stick. And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The Chargers were best in the NFL, 7 of 8 on 4th down last year. They're going here. They look to throw. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work
What
through
they call
it
holding?
and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the
We
penalty.
just can't get no
and that's going to
fucking
work against them. They should have
fumble.
taken it.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And that play
Good
will go
game.
nowhere.
Yep,
Losing
yep,
yardage
good
back
game.
near midfield at the 49. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go
This was a
backwards after
terrible
those 2
night,
first down
fellas.
gains. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be
Oh,
about
who
as
I got
good
in
as it
fantasy?
gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together.
Tell me
What I like
what's
about the
up.
offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly
Who?
what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out
Oh,
there the
I got
entire time.
fucking
So when you
tough.
do that and you're out there
Damn.
fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
Mike, did
So
you
for
say you had to
Kansas
play
City,
tough tonight?
they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And now it's off to the airport for a date with Customs and a long flight north to the U.S. Meanwhile, for the home
Hey,
team
you
here,
dirty
they've fallen out of
motherfucker.
things
We
now
up
as they
again.
sink to 3-8.
What your schedule
And they
looking
will
like?
finally get an extra
You
week to heal up a bit
motherfucker,
as they
you.
will get the late bye in Week 12. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis,
Right, right. Just played his ass, I think, yesterday. Fuck. Dub, you ain't got no games? What, you got a bunch of bye weeks? I see online, so he should be hitting me back unless he in a game. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot.